sweet friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Nicole Cole and I love everything home. I am not one style. I love all styles, and really if I like it, I use it in our home. I do mix in a lot of heirloom, vintage, antique pieces and a lot of new. So I kind of blend everything together to make it my style. Today you're going to hear a lot of noises. I got air conditioning people out here. I have someone working on the deck around our swimming pool, and then my husband's out cutting grass. So Satan is trying to make me not do this video, but I am doing it today. We have grandbabies' birthdays tomorrow, so we are going to do that. But I wanted to do this mantle area with you guys for fall, and then my next video will be a fall home tour with you guys, because Nicole is ready to start planning for Christmas. I have so many neat ideas. We are not only going to do our house, we are going to decorate my best friend's house together. So once again, let's just dive right into today's video. The living room is a huge mess this morning. I have totes everywhere. Bear is wondering, what in the world is all this mess? But I am trying to get this mantle area. I am gonna do a little bit up top. I'm not gonna change the decor on my shelves up top, but I am gonna do a little bit up top. I mopped and swept this area just to get it all nice and clean for the fall season. But we are having gas logs put in this fireplace next week. Super excited to share that with you guys. So once we get all of this decorated, then we are going to do our fall home tour with you guys, and hopefully our logs will be in when I video that. Let's get decorated. I'm going to start right here in the center, and I couldn't make my mind up. I went back and forth, and I'll show you what I kind of went back and forth on. And I'm about to burn up, but I'm drinking my cup of coffee. I'm not going to miss my coffee this morning. That's how busy I have been this morning. But I'm going to show you the two items that I was thinking of, and then kind of where I'm landing. I still don't know if I'm making the right choice, but let me show you. When we put this mantle together, we had to do this piece in the center because it was so long. We couldn't get a piece of wood long enough to make it one continuous piece. So that's why we did this. And this is kind of one of mine and my husband's first projects together in this house. So to me, it's perfectly imperfect. How's that? But I wanted it where I could take this piece off if I put something on here that needed to be level. So I have two things, okay? So I have this, I bought this several years ago from Hobby Lobby, and I thought about doing just that and doing some pumpkins and greenery around it. I really like that, but then I had another idea, so let me show you that. This super cute, very old toolbox. It's huge. And I thought about, it's heavy. I thought about putting it in the center. I wish, in a perfect world, I could put this on the front, but it's not gonna fit. And then you can't see it. And as much as I like this, I like that too. So let's play with this, because it does add another layer of wood. And you will notice that I don't have the same wood tones in everything I do. I love to mix the wood tones. It adds more texture to your area, and I love that look. So I want to build on this. Now look, I found pumpkins, right? But I don't want to put all my pumpkins in this one piece. So I'm going to fill the bottom with something and then add my pumpkins. I'm just going to take old towels and roll them up and stick them down in the bottom. I think that'll give me enough to build up my pumpkins. Now, let me get my tote of pumpkins. I want to mix all colors in here. This is kind of the color that I did in the dining room. So I'm bringing the dining room into the living room, if it will fit. It's not. So I know it's going to have to be smaller. another towel. You remember, I did the towel rolling it this way. This time I'm gonna do it this way because I don't need a lot, but I need one long piece. I think that's gonna work. Yes. Now, I have these that have a little bit of greenery on them. I think I'm gonna mix those in just to give me some more texture. And look at the blue pumpkin. All right, and then I wanna do some orange or white in here. Let's see. I have these two really pretty with the, I think I bought these from Hobby Lobby. Super sweet. Now, I could mix in more leaves. I have, do y'all remember this? I think I'm gonna put a few pieces of that in there. My towels are blocking my way. Let's see. I love it draping over the front of the box, so it gives it some more color. I like that. Now I'm just going to leave that as is. I may build on that later. So I do kind of come back to things because I want to build on either side. And what I want to do, you know, I do all of my brown pictureware up here, stoneware. So I want to use that up here. And I have two pieces that I absolutely love because they're very sentimental. But then I have some that I just recently purchased that I want to use as well. These are two that I've purchased to go on the mantle, and I'm thinking just outside of the TV. And yes, I have this huge black box above my mantle. A lot of people give me a lot of flack on that, but my husband lives here too, and I love him dearly, and he loves a big TV. So I just live with it and go on. He did, however, you can tell it's pushed back a little bit more, and we redid the shelf down a little bit lower because the sound bar wasn't working. And I think I kind of like it like this. I was able to add a little bit of decor on the back. But like I said, I'm gonna go out on either side with my brown glazed ware. And I have some greenery that I could use in here, but then I found something. I normally use these for Christmas, and I'm not going to use them this year because I'm trying to mix up my Christmas just a little bit. And I thought about sticking them down in there. But the more I thought about it, it's just kind of blah. I could easily take and do this to elongate the piece like I always tell y'all. I could do that. That's real pretty. The only thing that I don't care about is it's very blended in to all of the brown. So I thought I could do a pumpkin, or I bought these pheasants the same time that I bought these stems, and they were for fall, but I used them for Christmas. But I think that I'm going to mix in pheasants on either side of this dark wood piece. And that really does pop. Now, since it's so dark, I could add in some pumpkins into this greenery to make it stand out just a little bit more. And I do like that. I thought about using these pumpkins on the mantle. They have a really pretty aged look, but let me show you why I'm not. And I know y'all think I'm crazy for showing you reasons or things that I'm not gonna use, but I'm kind of giving you an example of why I'm not using it. So if you'll see, it kind of blends in to the greenery, and I really don't want that look. I want it to pop out. So I found these other pumpkins. These are a creamy off-white color, taupey color, but if you put them in front of that white, look how much they stand out. And I'm gonna do those kind of in the back for a different variation of height. That's really, really pretty. I need to add a few white in that one. I could even add a green if I wanted to. That's the whole part of decorating. You don't really have to do it matchy-matchy on either side. You can make it your own. Now, for the pots on either end, I want some height. So I have these, and this is what I think I want to use down here. These look very similar. All right, so AC guy had to ask me a question, talk to the deck guy. So I'm so sorry for the interruptions, but this has kind of a cornstalk look to it. So I thought this would be really pretty. I had thought about mixing it in with this greenery, but then I thought, wouldn't it be really sweet just to bend the stems down just slightly? I have 4 of them. Two more stems. When I went over there, I actually found several more. So yay, but I am just going to put 2 in these, each one, and then if I have something else I can do later. And I think I like it. It's wispy enough for the mantle. It's not so that you can't see through and see the back, which I love. But now let's move to the sides. So the side areas, I don't want to put a lot of flowers. I may do a little bit of pumpkins, but I think I want to use my brown ware over here. I'm not really sure, but let's see. These are kind of sentimental to me, so I think I want to use these down on either side of the mantle, and that way it brings a pop of white down below, kind of like this. And then use my really pretty glazed ware on either end, as in so. Use some books, and I am going to turn the green around on this because it is fall, and just add a little extra oomph, and maybe do a pumpkin here. And really, I don't think I'm going to do much more than that kind, but I do want to add in some wood and my clocks. This is an old wood architectural piece. I just like to add it for interest. And then my old gold clocks. And that is all I'm doing there. That's really pretty. Like I said, I could do floral coming out. I have this kind of brownish eucalyptus, but I just don't know if I want more greenery on either side. I almost think I want to do it down here. What I'm going to do is just bend the stem back, tuck it behind my little piece, and then poke in some pumpkins. I have some more of the large ones. I have these, and they have a very different texture on them. So I think I'm gonna use those. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, just similar to this. Maybe I should Oh yeah, I love that better. Just a piece of greenery, 4 pumpkins. It is an even number, but I have this larger piece, so it all makes it odd. Does that make sense? We'll move to the other side. I'll do that real quick, and then we'll kind of get an idea of what I want to do on the mantle floor. More glazeware. This here was my great-grandfather's. I've mentioned this to you time and again, but my great-grandfather was a doctor, and this was one of his medicine jars. I absolutely love it. You remember me picking this up? You remember me saying that you could use this side for fall, and I'm going to use it. Maybe a pumpkin up here. Oh, now I'm going to put my screens back underneath, and then we'll move to the top and kind of put a little bit up there, and I'll share the whole mantle with you guys.
He washes over me with love, serenity, a holy peace. He shows his love is free and wide. He is the master of my life. He washes over me with love, serenity, a holy peace. He shows his love is free and wide. He is the master of my life. He has chosen me. I have chosen
All right, my sweet friends, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for helping me decorate our mantle for fall. I am loving all the fall colors, but I am super excited for the Christmas season. So next week will be our tour, so I better get busy decorating the rest of this living room and get the house all straightened up so I can share with y'all next Sunday. Hope y'all have a fantastic week, and we'll see you next time.
There is nothing he can do. It's because of him I stand.